Listen to the wind. Listen to the leaves. And the water brushing the sand. When a stone speaks to you, you bend down and you pick it up. The stone wants to skip.
What do you plan on doing with that stone? What do you plan on doing with that stone?
Plan on skipping it? I'm a skipper.
You manage a baseball team?
No, I'm a skipper of stones.
Oops. I don't think you should be throwing around property from this town. It's littering. Did you get permission to litter? Where are you from? I don't think I've seen you around. And I know everyone. I've been here my whole life. What's your name?
Carver.
Is that your last name? What's your first name? Skip? So you're some sort of stone skipper? That's your job?
Yeah.
How's that a job, right, Jake?
Yeah, how's that a job?
Sounds more like a hobby to me.
It's not a hobby.
Why don't you take your little hobby, skip off to another town? See, my associate and I came to this nice, peaceful area to have a quiet lunch. Maybe talk over some business. And you're bothering us. Get the hell out of here. See, Jake? That's how you gotta talk to these people. You gotta lay down the law. If he was such a good skipper, he'd be getting paid to do it. He'd have endorsements. I didn't see any brand names on his shirt.
Quiet down over there.
Skipping is not even a sport. It's not even in the Olympics. He's gonna drive property values down all across town.
Quiet down.
Nobody wants to buy property in a town where some guy is running around picking up stones and randomly chucking them into the water.
How about we...
Jake, do you know where you're going with this? Or did you just start talking without having any idea of what you were gonna say?
Sorry.
Come on, Jake. I need you to focus. I'm gonna take a walk, do a little brainstorming. You might get me a sandwich? And get yourself one too. I'll be back in 20.
What kind of sandwich do you want?
What do you mean, what kind of sandwich do I want? You should know what kind of sandwich I mean when I ask for a sandwich. I get the same sandwich every time.
Don't remember.
You don't remember? At all? You don't remember if I like pastrami on rye or ham on white, pickle or no pickle? Rule number 1 of being a good broker, remember personal preferences. You should know that when I ask for a sandwich, what I'm asking for is a cheddar cheese sandwich on white with lettuce, a slice of tomato, and a dab of mustard, and 2 pickle spears on the side.
Never want to switch it up? Try something new?
No, I don't.
Okay, got it. Next time you want a sandwich, all you have to say is, get me a sandwich.
Okay, yeah. Bitch. I don't think I introduced myself before. Maybe that was rude of me. I'm Kevin. I'm the agent of this lovely property.
Hello again.
It's not just some crash pad for anybody who passes by.
I needed a place to doze off.
I'm sure one of the hotels has vacancy. You can find a decent deal online if you know where to look. Now let's go. Move along. And give me that stone. Give me all of those stones. I don't want you skipping in our water. You'll drive down property values.
The stone deserves to be skipped. Look how it's shaped. You can't keep a stone like this landlocked when its true destiny is to soar.
Cut the poetry and give me the stone.
Okay, sure thing. Beautiful.
I told you I don't want you throwing rocks in the water. The taxpayers don't want stones zipping and zooming at their heads, breaking their windows. They pay good money to live on the water, and you're causing a disturbance. Water's supposed to be peaceful. Hey, no. Ow.
You're wasting a lot of great stones.
I will waste you. And what are you wearing shorts for? It's not even shorts weather, moron.
It's always shorts weather. Hey,
Can I wash some dishes for a beer?
We have a machine for that. I saw you at a dust-up with Kevin. What's his name?
Yeah.
What was that about?
Difference of opinion, I guess. But I'll never stop being who I am.
Damn straight. On the house. So what is it you do?
I'm a skipper.
Like a ship's captain?
I like stones.
You with a crew, or?
It's a long story.
If you were in Ireland or other parts of the United Kingdom and you were to go around calling yourself a skipper, the townsfolk would keep a keen eye on their rubbish. Because what you Americans call the dumpster, we call the skip. And what you call dumpster diving, in Ireland, we call skipping.
Okay.
What's your name?
Carver.
Carver the Skipper.
Yeah, that's right.
My name's Brennan. I have a job at the car wash. If you need a car cleaning while you're here, you stop by. It's on the house.
I don't have a car, but thanks, man. That's really nice.
It's the Irish way. When I was a young man, I carried me pack, and I lived the free life of the rover.
Backgammon boys, huh? You know, want to use a girl, right?
Backgammon boy and girl doesn't have the same ring.
Those are some nice stones you got there. Smooth, flat, even. Perfect weight, nice edge.
Yeah, they took a while to gather.
Why do you need such beautiful stones?
We meet here every day to play backgammon. We like a nice set. We need dark stones and we need light stones so we can differentiate between each other's pieces.
I need stones like this to maximize skips and accuracy. I'm a skipper.
So go down to the playground. Kids skip rope there every day.
Okay, look, I apologize. I'm just admiring these stones you've gathered, and I can't help but contemplate how glorious it would be to see these stones unleash their full potential by releasing them from the closed parameters of this board so that they can transcend the rules of this life and soar across the water further and further with each skip as they manifest their own destiny.
And then sink to the bottom.
But what a way to go out. You know, when we see something free, somehow it makes us free. And when the soul sees something
Okay,
beautiful,
fine. No, take the stones if you want them so bad.
Thank you.
We'll get others.
How am I supposed to sell a home when some guy's stealing stones and flinging them into the water?
You think he'll keep skipping?
Not if he knows what's good for him. You mind getting me a sandwich?
That's all you had to say. But for the record, I don't understand why you always have to have the same sandwich.
I thought you said that's all I had to say.
It is.
And now you're asking me to explain myself.
I don't understand why you didn't want to switch it up. Try something new.
I've tried other sandwiches and figured out which one is most optimal for me. Why would I get my second favorite sandwich?
I just don't understand.
Give me my sandwich.
That's all you had to say.
I overheard you guys talking about Carver before the whole sandwich thing, which, by the way, I totally agree with. If you know what you like, why would you order something else?
Exactly.
So Carver was in my bar the other night. You know, I've seen you in my bar, too. I don't think we formally met. I'm Tanya.
Kevin, glad to meet you.
I saw you guys having a scuffle by the water, and honestly, I felt bad for the guy. So I gave him some free drinks. I even let him sleep at the bar. Well, the next morning when I got in for my shift, I noticed that my bowl of decorative stones was gone. Those aren't toys. I got them at a specialty store, and they didn't come cheap. You know, I can put two and two together. Here's a guy. He's obsessed with skipping stones.
He couldn't resist.
Keep it down over there.
Here's the sandwich.
Thank you. You want half? I'd offer you a pickle, but somebody forgot to get pickles.
Quiet now.
Sorry, Kevin. That's my bad.
Obviously, it's your bad. Who else's bad would it be?
My bad.
It's Jake, my assistant.
Yeah.
It's a good sandwich.
Yeah. We should join forces, you know? Figure out a way to get this drifter to stop skipping stones or just move along and get out of our town. I got a business to run.
That's exactly what I've been saying.
What do you do for work?
I'm in real estate, so you can imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Property values.
Yeah. A tax-paying property owner does not deserve a broken window.
Exactly.
Hey, come by the bar one of these nights and we'll have a meeting of the minds. I usually close up at 2.
In the morning?
Is that too late?
I'm usually just starting to think about dessert at that hour.
Okay. We'll have some dessert for our meeting then.
That skipper stole our backgammon pieces.
You gave them to him.
He smooth talked me into it.
That's stealing. Jake,
Pipe it down.
it's time I had a little talk with Carver.
Thought you already talked with him.
A real talk. The one where I lay down what's what in a way that's more clear. I'm getting your pieces back. Jake, track down Carver, take the wagon, shoot me a text when you get him.
Yeah.
Detective Jake is on the case.
Like the ad says, it's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, great starter home, enormous master bedroom, tons of closets throughout, brand new carpet. There's even a fully finished basement that could serve as an office or a playroom for a little one if that's in the works. If you're planning for that.
Bingo bongo.
This might be my favorite piece of the property. Imagine come summertime, you're out here grilling, you're hosting friends and family. You want a hot dog? You want a hamburger? Have both. Excuse me for a second? Do you guys have any specific questions for me? Hey.
You want to skip?
I don't skip
Why not?
because I think it's a waste of time.
I love it.
I don't want you skipping
Who
here.
says you get to decide?
Maybe if you were part of some organized skipping event, but here you are, some random mooch. No money, no career, no nothing.
I'm the last real skipper left. And I soldier on. The lone wolf.
Lame. You need to build up your social media presence. Get a sponsor. Join a skipping team. You need to make skipping your job. They say if you do what you love, you'll love what you do.
I do what I love.
But you don't get paid to do it. Here you are dedicating your entire life to something that doesn't even pay the bills.
I don't have any bills.
Bills and responsibility push a man to become his greatest self.
Check this out. I got this in Saginaw. It's a beautiful stone. It's a little small, so I don't know how it will skip. And I've been waiting for a chance to give it a shot. Normally I just grip it and rip it, but something was telling me to hold on to this one. And I think somehow I knew deep down that we would be here right now. And that I could skip this beautiful stone with you and you would understand what I mean. And it's so beautiful. The water is so beautiful right now. And so now I can show you why I love to skip.
That's really nice. Can I see that?
Yeah, totally.
Help me connect with it.
Notice like I'm a... You idiot!
Maybe you should have gripped it and ripped it when you had the chance.
Bingo bongo.
Whoa! Kevin, come on, you can't just take our table.
The table is even more important than the pieces. We can find new pieces. Where are we gonna get a new table?
Go to the antique store.
What?
Consider this an advance payment for protecting you guys. I don't work for free. I'm not some bum like Carver.
You didn't even get our pieces back. Now we got no pieces and no table.
Not my problem. Play online.
It's not the same!
Look at this welt on my back. You think it's easy protecting this town?
You don't have to defend us. You're not the police.
Right?
Huh. Okay. So now we don't need old Kevin's help. You know what the police will do? Nothing. They won't even file a report. They'll laugh at you. A few missing stones. Ha ha. Don't waste our precious time.
Ridiculous.
We didn't have to take their table. What are we gonna do with it?
It's the principle of the matter, Jake. Now, what time is it?
1 hour until your big date.
It's not a big date. It's not even a date. I'm just going to a bar to figure out this whole Carver situation, and I need to make sure I stay awake.
Have some Red Bull.
I'm already on my 4th coffee of the night.
That is a lot of coffee. You should have some protein to even it out. Some almonds, maybe a little cucumber would do. Those are some solid late night energy snacks.
It's a good idea, but where am I going to find almonds and cucumber at this hour?
Take this. Don't worry about the cucumber.
Don't worry about the cucumber, he says.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
What do you know? You're divorced.
So are you.
Hey, let's not get personal.
$1,500 for a backgammon table?
Another one for the road?
Please and thank you.
You been working out?
No, but I have been drinking a ton of coffee lately.
It does not sound healthy.
I've got this empty, cavernous feeling in the bottom of my belly. There's no escaping it.
This leaving you out. You were supposed to sip that. You seem like the kind of guy that eats dinner over the sink.
Breakfast sometimes. Dinner? Never. Dinner I eat in front of the TV.
What are we gonna do about that Carver guy?
You know, he threw a stone in my back yesterday.
Ouch! I could bandage that up.
You have a first aid kit here?
No, back at my house. I live a block away.
Oh, okay.
Bar's closing in 5 minutes. Wait for me outside.
Okay. What the hell's that supposed to mean, Ireland?
Ready?
Carver! Oi, mate. What's the crack?
Oh, man. This guy Kevin is giving me a real hard time.
Yeah?
Yeah, he wants me to stop skipping.
Stop skipping.
And so far I fended him off, but he's like really persistent.
Is that so?
Yeah, do you know him?
You're speaking of the fella I bumped into last night, then. I do. He and the bartender Tanya exchanged some words about you.
Is this place open?
Open and available. If you like, you can borrow a squeegee and smack that Kevin in the face with it. Or better yet, strangle him with a hose.
Wouldn't that kill him?
In Ireland, if you strangle your mate with a hose and he happens to die, it's nobody's fault, is it? Just a wee bit of advice, you don't have to take it. Let the grasses grow and the waters flow in a free and easy way. But give me enough of the rare old stuff that's made near Galway Bay. Come counters all from Donegal, Sligo and Leitrim too. We'll give 'em the slip and we'll take a sip of the rare old Mountain Dew. Skilly idle little dum, skilly idle little doo, skilly idle little doo dum day. Skilly idle little dum, skilly idle little doo, skilly idle little doo dum day.
All right. Okay, bye.
Nice skip.
Thanks.
What am I doing wrong?
Keep at it. The result will change.
How'd you get so good?
Kept at it. I'm a skipper.
Wouldn't it be faster if you jogged?
What's your story?
I grew up around here. Now I live in NYC. Staying with my brother for a little.
You like sweatpants?
They're comfortable.
Why aren't you wearing them right now?
I left him in New York. I gotta go get my kid. My brother's watching her.
Are you married?
No. Just got a stupid, dumb baby daddy. We get into the same fights over and over, and nothing ever changes. I'm just here to get some peace and quiet.
So you left him there?
He doesn't care. All he cares about is work. He's not stupid. I mean, he works hard.
What's he do?
I don't know. He goes to an office every day.
This is my office.
I'm gonna take my daughter to the coffee shop to get a treat. If you want like a coffee or a snack or something, it's on me. If you can pull yourself away from skipping stones. Come on, not that big of a deal. The water will be here tomorrow.
Oh, goes up for the dunk. Does she dunk it? No, but the crowd goes crazy. The crowd goes crazy. Yeah! Whoa.
Josie, I told you not to use the master bathroom, and I know you took a shit in there. What's he doing here?
You guys know each other?
We have encountered each other.
He threw a rock at my back.
No one wants to see your flabby gut.
You, get out of my house.
Don't be a jerk, Kev. Carver, sit down. This is my daughter, Abigail. Abigail, this is Carver.
Pleased to meet you.
You're not special. She smiles like that for everyone.
That's good. I don't want her to get attached.
Don't get attached to the drifter, my cute little baby. Thanks for watching her this morning, especially since you were out so late last night. What time did you get home?
Don't use the master bathroom.
It's not your bathroom. This was my house growing up, too.
Growing up. It's my house now.
You got it for free.
I work like hell to keep this place together and keep it in good shape, and you need to respect that. I didn't run off to New York City with some financial advisor.
Oh, that's what Cedric does. He's a financial advisor. But we live in a cool part of Brooklyn.
Okay.
Use the other bathroom.
The other bathroom sucks.
It's perfectly fine.
Your bathroom has a whirlpool bathtub.
What difference does that make?
It makes it nice. I'm gonna keep using your bathroom. I don't care what you say. Whenever you're not around, I am using your bathroom. I will force it out if I have to.
Enjoy the hemorrhoids. I hope it's worth it.
It will be. Where were you last night anyway that you got home so late?
Nowhere.
Why are you being so secretive?
Because I don't have to tell you everything. Maybe I had a good night with someone, and I don't want to jinx it.
Okay, sure. We're gonna get a coffee. You wanna join?
No, I don't want to join. Because like I said, this guy chucked a stone in my back last night.
About that, Kevin, I'm sorry. That wasn't cool. I'm sorry.
I don't accept.
Well, can you watch Abigail then?
Fine.
Thanks. She's ready for a nap.
So am I.
Butter pecan caramel latte. You want a coffee?
I try not to have more than one cup of coffee a day.
So get decaf.
So, 2 decafs?
Wait. What's the point?
It doesn't make you feel like you're going insane if you drink too much, for one.
Well, that's why I try to limit it to 1 cup a day.
Seems kind of rigid for someone who spends his life wandering town to town, skipping stones.
I guess everybody has their contradictions.
I like coffee too much to only have 1 cup.
She's not in it for the caffeine, pal.
Interesting.
So, are you joining me for a decaf or what?
Yeah.
Thanks. Can you hold this?
Sure.
What?
No, I'm still working on this decaf. Thanks. I've never seen someone eat gum like that before. So, what's your brother's deal?
I don't know. We're not that close. He just likes everything very tranquil.
Seems like he might have a personality disorder.
He doesn't have a personality disorder. He's just depressed because he's so deeply lonely and ignored and sad and misunderstood.
Are you projecting, maybe?
What about you? You have a girl in every town?
No, not really. Yeah, not really.
Not a lot of skipper groupies?
Not as many as you might think. So what's it like over in New York?
Expensive.
Look at the duck.
I love ducks. I was flat until I was 13 years old. They called me clipboard.
Because of you.
Yeah, clipboard. And my best friend Rena got boobs when she was 12. A year's a long time to wait when you're a kid.
Yeah.
A year's still a long time. Where were you a year ago?
Some other town. Skipping some other stones.
You never get bored?
It gives me time to reflect. And I like that.
Yeah, but what's it all leading up to? This is me. I'd love to have a lingering goodbye, but I have to get back to Abigail. She's so good.
Yeah, she seems like a happy kid.
We got lucky with her. All right.
Okay. See you around. See you around. See you around. Oh, God.
Find out everything you can about Carver.
I found his old phone number.
Find out more. Put in some effort. What the fuck, Jake?
How am I supposed to find out more?
Try using different search terms.
What?
Try using different search terms.
Different what?
Search terms. Try using different search terms.
Whatever, cheese sandwich man.
You're friggin' useless. Hello? Hello? Goofy bastard hung up on me.
Check this out. I searched Carver Skipper and this article about him from a few months ago turned up.
Let me see that. Maybe he was born to skip. This is real? For most of us, skipping stones is nothing more than a way to pass time. But for a wandering man who goes simply by the name Carver, skipping is a way of life. He sifts through the shore's offerings, flicking the decent ones into the water and saving the best for a sunset skip. With edges rounded from years of erosion, the flat oval slides across nature's liquid and flies through the air. Carver holds the moment with ultimate appreciation. He ponders the difference a few degrees can make and wonders if it matters to the stone how well it skips. This is the way his mind works. For some, it's too much. His refusal to cede to the demands of high-paying sponsors led to his break with the skipper's crew, who, according to Carver, have lately chosen profits over integrity. The skipper's crew was less than pleased when their star skipper left, threatening to break his wrists if they catch him skipping elsewhere and vowing to keep an eye on him at all times. But already Carver has forgotten that life, embracing his new existence as a vagabond. He moves forward, alone and unafraid, comforted by fleeting moments of beauty.
see you around. Why don't I make arrangements? What if I came by tomorrow? What if? That doesn't sound right. What do people say? Do you want to hang out tomorrow? It's more straightforward. Would you like to hang out on the 12th? 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 Do you want to hang out tomorrow at noon? Exactly.
Why do you eat the same sandwich every time? You're telling me you never want to switch up? You found the one good sandwich and that's the end of it?
12th. 12.
Why do you always eat the same sandwich?
12.
There are no other good sandwiches?
Bingo bongo.
I thought I made that phrase up.
We were not so different after all.
I'm gonna go.
Hello.
Hello.
Wow.
This doesn't look very comfortable.
I slept like a baby.
So you woke up crying once an hour? Oh! You can stay on the couch at Kevin's if you want.
Would he be cool with that?
I grew up there too. It's just as much my house as it is his.
Don't even think about it. You know, I read an article about you. It said you used to be in part of a skipping crew.
Yeah. Started with my friend Gerard. I guess I should say my former friend. First it was like really fun. We, just for the love of skipping. We had a nice crew. Then as we got older, Gerard was just thinking about ways to monetize it. You know, like getting sponsors or joining competitions, ways to make money. And the crew kind of was into that too.
Yeah? So?
So yeah.
Don't touch my stones.
With no table between us, it's like I'm seeing you for the first time.
For real.
Hi. Here.
Thank you.
I didn't bring my needles, but I thought maybe I could give you some acupressure on your hands.
Okay, sure.
You know I'm an acupuncturist, right?
No.
Oh. I'm an acupuncturist.
Okay, that's cool.
Here. Just relax. I figured with all the skipping, you could use some treatment on your hand.
It feels good. Thanks for the cucumbers. Thank you.
You didn't have to come by just because we slept together.
But that's not why. I wanted to see you. I texted you, but you didn't respond. I'm glad we slept together. It was inevitable.
Why? Because I'm a slut?
No, because we have chemistry, I mean. At least that's how I feel. What are you doing out here anyway?
Just because I don't smoke doesn't mean I can't take a smoke break.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good way to look at it.
I like you, Kevin. I don't want to hurt you.
You won't.
I gotta get back inside. Thanks for stopping by. I realized that was arrogant of me to assume that you came by to see me instead of...
I did.
I gotta get back inside.
Listen to the wind. And listen to the water brush on the sand. Most stones want to be skipped.
I decided to go back to New York.
But it's so expensive there.
Life is just too confusing and inconsistent for Abigail like this. Staying at my brother's, I'm not being a good mom. It's not fair to her. Being with you is fun. Reminds me of when I was little. I have a kid. I have to be responsible. I know that's not really your thing. It was nice getting to know you a little. We'll always share the memory. If things were different, maybe. all leading up to?
Hey!
Gerard?
You're gonna want to see this.
You thought I wouldn't find out? You're going around saying you're the one true skipper left. That's news to me. We kicked you out of the crew. We let you leave without breaking your wrists.
You didn't kick me out, I chose to leave.
You didn't choose anything. We kicked you out. You don't have the business acumen it takes to be a pro. You just skip for fun like a 2-year-old. Me? I know the form. I know how to market. When you Google banana, you know what's the first thing that comes up?
Banana?
No, not the fruit. Banana Republic store. You know why? Branding. That's good branding. I'll be honest. We lost the last few competitions without you. Not much of a businessman, but you got stone skipping skills, I admit that. Talked it over with Pierre Jean-Luc, Denise, the rest of the crew. We're willing to let you back in if you agree to stay in line.
No thanks, I'm good.
Okay. Okay. Come on, Carve. Look at you and look at me.
Yeah, look at you. What's going on with your hair, man?
Not all of us can have perfectly natural, cool hair. Some of us have to work at it. And I put in the work. I got social media presence. I got sponsors. Look at my shirt. Filled with logos.
I've never heard of any of these. What's this, Swantel?
Swantel is a regional telecommunications company.
What about Egg Bar? What's that?
It's an egg in bar form when you want to grab breakfast on the go.
Eggs are already grabbable.
Yep, they're not in bar form. Eggs are ovals, shithead.
Remember this?
The original? Yeah, I remember. Now I got the new and improved version.
More like the corporate phony version.
Corporate phony?
Yeah.
Corporate phony?
Yeah.
Corporate phony?
Yeah.
Is it phony to want to make money so you could take your girlfriend out to a nice dinner?
Sometimes.
We were best friends. That's it. Skip off! Skip off! Woo!
Brandon, you know Pierre Jean-Luc?
Hell yeah, we know each other.
Say what?
You thought I was Irish. You actually bought it.
Yeah.
I'm from Canada. Do I even look Irish to you? I took your place in the skipper's crew. I was just pretending to be your friend, and I've been spying on you this whole time.
For what?
We were tracking you, fool. How'd you think we knew where you were?
But how did you know all that stuff about Ireland?
The internet, maybe? It's nothing personal.
Hey, let's go. This clown's just gathering his stones now. I buy mine wholesale online. I'm prepared. Get the best stones, best prices.
3 stone skip off?
1 stone skip off. See if you got the guts.
Okay, everyone. This is a 1 stone skip off. You get 1 throw to make the most skips. So make it count. Carver, you're up.
I know you like to rip it and skip it, but you might want to take some time with this one.
No need to switch it up now.
Ooh. Can't take a little distraction?
Woo! The pressure.
Bingo bongo.
$55 skips.
$48, $49, $50, $51, $52, $53, $54, $55, $56.
Woo! Yeah!
Denise, you got 56?
I got 27.
Ah, Denise. It's okay. Still the winner.
How are you the winner?
I'm not a loser like this vagrant. Your stone may have skipped further. The moment's gone. Meanwhile, I got a beautiful woman, which you don't have, fancy car, which you don't have, and an awesome house, which you
Don't have!
I'm a pro. You're just an amateur with messy hair. Who's the real winner here? Me.
You voting?
Vagrant, he's just some bum living by the lake.
He's going nowhere.
I hear he doesn't even have insurance.
Try working for a living.
He's wasting his whole life.
This man lives and breathes the sport. He doesn't need to get paid to do it. He's a pure skipper. Don't you see the beauty in that?
What's so beautiful about that?
I'm done with real estate. I don't need a pointless job, be tied down to the phone all the time. I'm alone. I don't have any responsibilities. I could scrape by like you. I want to learn to skip from the best. Will you teach me?
It's time for me to start a new path. I'm gonna go to New York City.
But it's so expensive there.
I have to tell your sister how I feel. I get a job and a bank account. Maybe I'll get into real estate like you.
Fuck real estate. A new life awaits.
A new life awaits. Maybe if Josie sees that I'm serious, she'll leave Cedric.
I don't know, man. They have a kid together. He has a good job. He's a financial planner. It's stable. He knows how to plan and save for the future. Now, you say you've changed, but we all know your heart lies in the stone flying over the water.
Did she tell you all this?
That's probably what she's thinking. Why don't we team up and start a crew?
Skipping's a solo sport. Now it's your turn.
I'm pregnant. I tried to call, but it went straight to your voicemail.
A new life awaits.
What do you plan on doing with that stone?
There is no one left here to talk.